Hi fellow Tarnished. So welcome to a new video. I've wanted to make this video for a while, but for one reason or the other I couldn't. But now I'm doing it, which is a good thing. So as the title may have given it away, it's a Elden Ring low video, and our first subject, or rather the first character I want to go deep on is Margit the Fell Omen, the very first, boss most players encounter. Now most players meet Margit the Fell Omen and think one thing: this game is hard, right? They die again. They summon help. They use the jellyfish. They finally scrape through, and they move on. Margit becomes a memory, just the first hurdle. But here's the thing: FromSoftware doesn't put anything in front of you without a reason. Margit isn't just a difficult check. He's a character, a tragedy. And by the time this video is done, I promise you, he's going to hit completely different the next time you face him. So let's start with the obvious question. Who is Margit the Fell Omen? The game introduces him as a gatekeeper, right? He sits on the road to Stormvale Castle, blocking your path to Godric, the first major demigod you're meant to defeat. His title is Fell Omen. His presence feels ancient and authoritative. He speaks to you not with aggression, but with contempt. He's not trying to kill you because he hates you. He's trying to kill you because he thinks you're wasting your time. He looks at you the way a veteran soldier looks at a naive recruit who has no idea what they are walking into. And the key word he uses, Omen. That's not just his title. That's his nature. And it's the key to unlocking everything about who he really is. So to understand Margit, you have to understand what omens are in the world of Elden Ring. The lands between is governed by the Golden Order, a divine hierarchy built around the Erdtree and the Elden Ring itself. It is a system of grace, of legitimacy, of who deserves power and who doesn't. And the very bottom of that system, cast out and condemned, are the omens. Omens are individuals born with a specific kind of curse. They grow horns, that's it. Horns. But in the world of Golden Order, horns are considered a mark of impurity, a sign that this person is outside of grace, unworthy, dangerous. So what happens to humans, right? They get rounded up by a group called the Crucible Knights, the oldest and most elite warriors of the Golden Order, and they are thrown into the subterranean shunning grounds, a massive underground sewer system beneath the capital city of Leyndell, out of sight, out of mind, forgotten. And it gets worse because the omens aren't just strangers or peasants. Some of them are royalty, as you will learn now. Queen Marika is the god of the lands between. She is the vessel of the Elden Ring and the mother of the age, divine and untouchable. She had children with Godfrey, her first husband, the first Elden God. And those children were called the Omen twins, Morgott and Morg. Both born with Omen curse, both born with horns, both thrown into the sewers beneath Leyndell as infants. Because even being the children of a god wasn't enough to protect them from the rules of the system their mother built. Let that sink in. Marika, the god, the queen, the architect of the Golden Order, had her own children thrown underground because her own religion said they were impaired. Whether she had a choice in this, whether she fought for them or surrendered to political pressure, the game never fully tells us. But the result is the same. Morgott and Morg grew up in the sewers, abandoned cursed, condemned by the world above them. And this is where their stories diverge completely, because the two brothers respond to this trauma in opposite ways. Morg, the Lord of Blood, decides that if the Golden Order has rejected him, he will reject the Golden Order right back. He turns to different power entirely. Formless Mother, a secretive outer god associated with blood. He builds his own dynasty in the sewers. He kidnaps Mikela, one of the demigods, and plans to make him his consort, his own twisted version of a divine ruler. Morg's response to rejection is rebellion. But Morgott does something far stranger, far more heart-breaking. He defends the system that threw him away. Morgott crawls out of the sewers. He disguises himself using some form of power or illusion to hide his omen nature, and he takes on the name Margit the Fell Omen. And in this disguise, he dedicates his entire existence to protecting the Erdtree, to stop unworthy Tarnished from reaching the capital, to maintaining the Golden Order's sanctity. Most loyal Kajim, voluntarily, secretly, with no recognition, no reward, no acknowledgement from the very god whose legacy he is protecting. Why does he call himself Margit though? This is a question the game leaves mostly to inference, but the answer matters. Morgott can't operate openly. He is, after all, an omen, a condemned being. If he walked the halls of Leyndell as himself, he would be a scandal, a contradiction, the son of the queen locked away for being impure, now trying to defend the throne. The Golden Order couldn't allow that optics. So he hides. He creates the persona of Margit, a Fell Omen, a wandering executioner, someone who operates in the shadows and the outskirts, doing the dirty work that the Golden Order's knights and soldiers can't or won't do. And what is this dirty work? Killing Tarnished. After the Shattering, when the Elden Ring was broken and the demigods went to war, Grace began calling the Tarnished back to the lands between. Old warriors cast out long ago, summoned home with the promise of becoming Elden God, and wave after wave of them began marching towards Leyndell. Margit stopped them, all of them. For a very long time, no Tarnished made it past him. He killed them in the field, on the road, at the gates, alone, aging, exhausted, yelled the line. When you actually fight Margit, pay attention to what he says, because every line is loaded.
Tarnished, in search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
He doesn't say you're evil. He says you're a fool. You are not. He's not angry. He's tired. He's been doing this for so long, watching so many Tarnished die, chasing something they don't understand. And now you're come back, and driven by some number of a feeling that you're meant for something greater. Margit has seen that look before many times. And when he dies, or when you die, listen to his deathline. He is not devastated that he lost. He's worried. He's worried about what comes next. Because he knows if you beat him, you're going to keep going. And he knows what's ahead. Later in the game, you reach Leyndell, the royal capital. You fight your way through its streets, its gardens, its coliseums, At the foot of the Erdtree itself, the final guardian stands before you, and it's him. But this time, there's no disguise. Morgott the Omen King. He drops the Margit persona entirely. He stands before you as himself, horns out, Omen nature fully visible, and his arena tells you everything. He's fighting you at the base of the Erdtree, the place he has spent his entire life protecting, and he's alone. His opening speech is one of the most devastating in the game.
What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Lunar Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave.
He's calling out the other demigods, his siblings, Radahn, Rykard, Melania, Mikola, all of them. And none of them answer, because by this point in the game, they are all retreated into their own madness, their own obsessions, their own wars. He's completely alone. The last one standing, the one who stayed. Here's the thing about Morgott that makes him one of the most compelling characters FromSoftware has ever written. He knows the Golden Order is broken. He knows the Erdtree is rotting from the inside. It has stopped accepting the dead. It's becoming something corrupt. He knows his mother Marika shattered the Elden Ring herself. He knows the age he's protecting is already over, and he protects it anyway. Why? Because it's the only thing he has. His entire identity, everything he built from the sewers up, is tied to the idea that the Golden Order is worth preserving. If he abandons that, what was all that suffering for? What was the point of crawling out of the dungeon, of hiding his true self, of killing hundreds of Tarnished in the dark? He cannot let it go. Not because he's deluded, but because letting go would mean admitting that his whole life was a sacrifice made for something that was never going to love him back. There is one more thing. After you defeat Morgott and approach the Erdtree, you find that it's sealed. A wall of thorns blocks the entrance. You cannot get in, not yet. And lying just outside of it, completely alone, is Morgott's body, or rather, the shape of it. A defeated king slumped at the gate of the thing he spent his life protecting. The Erdtree that never acknowledged him, the golden legacy he bled for, alone in the dark for decades. He died at the door. That's the image FromSoftware leaves you with. Not a monster, not a villain. A son who was thrown away, who clawed his way back, who refused to be broken, and who gave everything to a god that never once said his name. That's Margit. That's Morgott, the first boss and the last guardian, and one of the saddest characters in the game, full of sad characters. If you want me to go deep on another character, Melania, Radahn, Rani, Marika herself, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. And if you want more of this, I will see you in the next one.